The Big Ten championship didn't go Purdue's way, but the season isn't over. The college football playoff begins now, and the Boilermakers return home to Ross-Ade Stadium as the number 5 seed to face number 12 Kennesaw State in the first round. Win and Purdue moves on to the quarterfinals to face number 4 Georgia. Lose and the season ends tonight. The road to the national championship starts right now. Welcome to Gamer Ability, Ryan here, and today the college football playoffs start in year 3 of this dynasty. The year is 2027, and the first round matchup is between the number 5 ranked Purdue Boilermakers at home versus number 12 Kennesaw State Owls. This is an Owls team who won their conference, and they've had a great year, and it's also one of those opponents that you cannot overlook. Yes, we have home field advantage. Yes, we are the way better team. But in college football, anything can happen. Their overall is 61 overall. Now, looking at their roster, we should be able to run for 300 yards on them and also throw for 300. But if we overlook them, we're in trouble. You can see the team comparisons by the numbers. They've had a lot of points. They've had a lot of yards. Yes, they had a way easier schedule, but that's still a really good football team on the other side. So, if we overlook them, we're in trouble, and it's showing our impact player as David Asamoah, the hero against Penn State. The last second touchdown, without that play, the final touchdown with 0 seconds on the clock, we would not be here. So that is why David Asamoah is our impact player. But the true impact player is Justin Marshall, your Heisman Trophy winner here in 2027. But yeah, you see these teams by the numbers. This is a team we should beat by 30 at home, but anything can happen in college football. And here's your look at the 2027 college football playoff bracket. First round byes to Ohio State, Miami, Florida, and Georgia. So the winner of this game will face off against the number 4 ranked Georgia Bulldogs. It's Kennesaw State against Purdue, Baylor against USC, Alabama versus Oklahoma, and Michigan against Notre Dame. Now, if we win tonight, we've got to go on to face Georgia and then go on to probably face Ohio State. And keep in mind, that is an Ohio State team that not only beat us in the regular season, our only loss, they just beat us in the Big Ten championship in the last video. It's hard to beat a team 3 times though. So I cannot wait for that matchup. That's right. We are getting to the semifinals. We are seeing Purdue against Ohio State one final time where we finally get revenge, but Georgia is my nemesis. I think you all know that at this point if you watched all my college football content. That team is my nemesis. It's as simple as that. But let's focus up against Kennesaw State. But it's time for playoff football today, everybody. If you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. A new series for MLB The Show 26 starting today. So tune into that one. It's always one of my favorite on the series, the Road to the Show career modes. But here we go. Number 5 Purdue against number 12 Kennesaw State.
The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on last season's national champions, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going.
And you know, I meant to mention this in the intro, I forgot. We are on pace. Well, on pace. We are looking for back-to-back national titles. Yes, we are technically on pace for it. We're in the playoffs. But yeah, we're looking for back-to-back, everybody. We're kicking off to start. But yeah, going for back-to-back titles. And am I a little bit nervous? You better believe it. But Boiler up! The Boilermaker fan base is fired up tonight.
Out there, and here we go.
Remember, Georgia took our spot. Georgia took our spot because we lost the conference championship. They lost the conference championship too in the SEC. They move up, we move down.
And the return starts just.
So that's next week. We got to get through this week first.
At the 10, not good field position to start the drive. So Kennesaw State's offense will get the first swing today.
They've averaged 543 yards per game.
More intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Not only a hostile environment, but they got to play against the best defense in college football. Well, we were for a time, until Ohio State.
If you could keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
That's a pick six if he catches that. Our middle linebacker, I think that's our middle linebacker, Berglund. He had it.
Listen to the crowd energy.
We should get a couple picks tonight.
This is a tough environment.
No, that was Owen.
And this pass is
Berglund is number 20. That was 22.
Receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
They're not going to QB sneak it.
They face third down.
I mean, they're going to run it though, right?
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Yes! Come on! Boiler up!
Fourth and short. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So
it's not showing Justin Marshall
onto the field for their first possession.
as our impact player, the Heisman winner. That's how talented our team is.
Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are. I
understand Justin Marshall has a lot of wear and tear.
Hat on a hat up front.
He's still going to get a lot of plays.
Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense in a split backfield now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle.
Good job.
It's Smith. And he's tackled, but only after picking
And yeah,
up
Ryan Brown is still the quarterback this week. I will say that if there's a mistake, like a big mistake, Chuba's probably coming in. That was the philosophy last week. He didn't make any mistakes. So we still lost, but still.
On the shotgun,
that was because our defense could not stop Ohio State. Okay, so we need to make sure we have some gun plays with a sub halfback. Yeah, we need Bill Davis in, take some snaps.
Have primarily done it with great run games.
And Bill Davis is really good.
He'll hand it off. Breaks into open space.
Great blocking.
But only after picking up a fresh
best offensive line in college football.
And that's a good, nice,
in my opinion.
Run for a first down.
No, that's Ohio State. I forgot about that line. Ours is second.
First down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
I tell you, I don't think we've sacked Ohio State this entire year. That's not an over-exaggeration. We played them twice. We haven't sacked them. I don't even think we've hit their quarterback.
Second down for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Powers through.
No. No.
The first down. The screenplay works. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
He just fell down. Well, most ACL tears are non-contact injuries. I don't think they had that in this game, though. You're kidding me. You can't make this stuff up. Listen, that's a risk playing him. We know he has tons of wear and tear. Like, we can't deny that. His entire left leg is red. His entire body, he's out of season wear and tear. So I just have it to where he plays. because I have the sub out at I don't remember how I have it. I have him to sub back in at like 1, right? So he's going to sub back in as long as he has more than 1 health. Oh, he's fine. A hit bursitis. We'll substitute for now, but he'll be back. Yeah, that's nothing. It's painful, don't get me wrong, but he's tough.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side.
There it is. Boiler up.
Touchdown, Boilermakers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right
Yeah,
here.
Herb Street's right. And they do a lot of reps with Jerry, our quarterback coach, wide receiver coach as well. What does Jerry not do at this point? But yeah, it's about that team chemistry. It's about not just between Ryan and Corey, but this entire team. And that is why Ryan Brown is the quarterback. Simple as that.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
If Chuba stays next year, he's starting. If he leaves,
PAT makes it
well,
7-0.
yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. If he leaves, we don't have a quarterback.
Just scoring a touchdown.
So head coach Ryan Gamer did not get a great head coaching job offer. Like, we wanted an SEC head coaching offer. We got none. None.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now.
I thought the Kentucky Wildcats would offer us a job. Nope.
Let's see what they can come up with this time.
No. They don't want a great head coach.
The back's got it. It's good for
Yes, I say great head coach. This is year 3. I know it's not a lot of years, but we've won a national championship in our second year, and we can win it again. So, yes, I think we can say great head coach.
The short completion of the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past.
I didn't even have a play called yet.
Get the first. Here comes the tempo.
There ain't no way.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good
Okay, they
decision
love
by
to
this
hurry up.
quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Off the play fake, he'll look at
I love hitting quarterbacks. Stevens should get a lot of those tonight.
They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
You know, speaking of Justin Marshall, I know he's hurt right now, but, you know, I was talking about him a lot earlier. What I didn't mention, yes, he won Heisman, but he also won 3 other awards as well. So, best running back, offensive player of the year, Heisman, you name it, he won it.
Can't stop him. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. That one play has flipped field position. First down to the opponent's 44.
Team,
Chris,
you better wake up.
on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do
We
is
should
have to
get
punt
6
this ball
sacks
away.
in the first
So
half.
instead,
We should.
quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Simple as that.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
They don't have anybody
so
on the
easy to
offensive
get caught
line
up on the
who has
receivers,
pass
the
blocking
quarterback, and your
above
eyes get lost.
65.
You forget about the running back.
Yeah.
Nice catch and a first down.
65. Somebody should have picked that off. But they are somehow stopping
Chris,
us.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got the first
That's
and
on
still
me.
going. Game moves the ball
It's 'cause
to
we
the
weren't
7-yard
Stevens.
line. Offense has
We
a
were
first and
Jeffries
goal
there.
now. The offense sets up with a first and goal. QB keeper all the way.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Yes!
He cannot escape.
2.
It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with
let me at him.
Nice lead here early in the game.
I dare you to try to run again, right towards Steven.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal.
We drilled him. Another hit.
Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard
Honestly, smart
gain.
for them to go for this. They might line up and kick the field goal, but if I'm them, I'm going for it. Underdog on the road.
Opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship.
Listen, they know they're not going to get to the red zone very much against our defense. When you're here, you have to capitalize. I'm going for this all day, every day.
This playoff game as we begin the second
Okay.
quarter.
Wow, that's shocking.
To start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here.
They might miss this.
He knocks it through
Good kick.
with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Hey, that's a win for our defense. What about Steven getting pressure?
And now the kickoff team will
When
move
Jeffries is in, we struggle on that side. But when Stevens is in,
away. And that kick
I'm
will
locked
just
in.
down into the end zone for a touchback.
wait, Justin Marshall was in, but he's in the red.
Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Really excellent possession.
Keep in
last time.
mind,
Mixed the
when their
run, pass,
season
kept
wear
the
and tear
defense
is
on
out,
balance en route
they
to a
don't
touchdown.
regain wear and tear.
Ball handed off.
He might not get to play today.
Short run, not enough for a first.
I think we got to take him out for at least the rest of the first half. He's minus 12. He's running so slow right now. It's painful to do that, but he's hurting. He was so slow there. So we got to put in Bill Davis. Well, he can't start twice because he's fullback, right? We'll change that. Yeah, it's got to be Bill Davis. We got to be smart, you know. We'll put Justin Marshall in at certain times, but we should run all over them.
Defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense.
Hey, Kennesaw State is tough.
Not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Makes the catch.
You know, what a pickup Asamoah was. What a signing. And remember, he was an athlete. A little bit small for a tight end. We still put him at tight end. He's dominated.
Quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Asamoah straight up the field.
Lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to make a play deep downfield.
Beautiful.
Tackle is
What a
made
throw.
at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's
Ryan Brown missed that throw by a mile.
Nobody's open. You can't risk the possession like this.
He was open.
Tossing it into coverage in the end zone.
No, he was
That's a
open,
good
Herb
way to
Street.
earn a spot on the bench.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the
That's
8.
all day, every day. Bill Davis.
Near the goal line. He will score.
Hit him with the gritty.
Touchdown, Purdue.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
You know, the unfortunate part about this playoff run is the fact that our Heisman running back has no energy left, which means for the rest of this run, he's only going to play mostly just the first quarter. It's unfortunate. I mean, can he still make plays with minus 10 stats? Yes. Yes, he definitely can. But good news is, Bill Davis would start at every other school, just not here at Purdue. So that's a starting running back that we had playing now. So it's not like it's a downgrade.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will
But I
start
mean,
at the
Justin
25-yard
Marshall
line.
is the most dynamic player on this team, but it's hard to
Here comes
call
the
Bill
Kennesaw
Davis a
State
downgrade.
offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. The receiver grabs it. The offense able to fall.
What a hit. Hit stick rounding the football. Dart it loose, but they got it.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. They look to throw it here on second down.
Yeah, that's not going to work against man. We were ready for it.
Good work by the defense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Okay, he just got drilled. Catch the football.
Would have been a big play.
I mean, Jamarius Brown hit him full speed on a hit stick. Like, I don't know how he got back up. I'd be out for the rest of the year after a hit like that. The level of toughness, though, of football players is just insane.
Here comes Purdue's offense back.
Wait, that's our backup sub. That's our halfback sub formation. Let's just do that.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play now.
That's just perfection. Ryan Brown came ready to play. Like, that is a phenomenal throw.
Big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Yeah, I thought a play action would work there. I don't run him enough.
Receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They should not be this good against the run, but they are dominating right now. I don't know how they've done it. Not many teams have been able to stop our run game, but they found a way. I mean, we can't get more than 4 yards, or I guess 5 yards.
Offense looking to throw the ball.
Nobody on them. Nobody on the running back all day, every day.
Down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Chris, that's another positive.
Bill Davis
game for this
just did all the
offense, and
work.
this
Let's let him
quarterback
score.
continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Okay, Ryan Brown is on fire.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
You know, Ryan Brown almost lost his starting job in the regular season finale. He did lose it.
Right? Execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just.
But he's back inspired.
Together.
Big Ten championship. He threw 3 touchdown passes, no interceptions. Tonight he's looking sharp. He says, I'm ready for Ohio State again. But Kennesaw State, then Georgia.
No problem on the extra
Lucky.
point, and the lead is 21-3 now.
That's all luck.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
You don't need to kick extra points that hard at all. That's just me talking, telling life stories.
They'll start at the 25.
So they're going to hurry up. Since they're hurrying up, I'm just going to go to nickel formation. We're going to go into a cover 2 man.
Looking to put together a positive drive here.
Because I want them to throw. I want them to try to beat us over top and intercept it.
On the ground, it's Franklin.
Good hit.
This offense
They're going to hurry up. Yeah, every time. I'm just going to keep manning up with them.
Their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Another one. Number 3.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting.
Remember, I said we should have 6 before half.
Needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Pressure is coming.
He drilled him. Almost another one.
Third down defensive play.
That quarterback probably doesn't even know his own name right now with all these hits he's taking. He probably has a concussion.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Steven is destroying him.
So
Like, just absolutely insane.
Final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the right side.
That's a great throw, too. Almost a great catch.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage.
Why is
Looked
Justin
like a
Marshall
big
in?
play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Oh, good block. Tuggle made a big time block there. But why is Justin Marshall in? Is it because he's our passing back? That's not ideal. If you're going to press us, good luck.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
There ain't no way.
Near the end zone.
What are they doing?
Touchdown, Purdue.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple.
80 speed can never handle Branch. Never. If you press Branch with 80 speed, 80 acceleration, you're done for. As soon as I saw that matchup, that's all day, every day. I'm not sure the decision-making there by their defensive coordinator, but 28-3.
Is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kennesaw State 3.
You know, since the college football playoff 12-team format, isn't it like a 90% or more win rate for the home team in the first round? It's up there. I don't know the exact number, but it's wild. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating it, but I believe it's up there.
The drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Our middle linebacker got
They
crushed.
bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Tackled.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead
He got
before
tackled.
halftime.
He literally got
First
tackled.
down
Did you all
here
see
for this
that?
offense.
That wasn't a pancake block. That was a tackle. There is no way that's legal.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that pass is hauled in.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't man up right now.
They bring him down, but that's
Maybe we go
solid
cover
gain
3
on the
sky.
play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to
Number
throw.
4, a hit stick. I believe in real life that a hit to the upper body like that is a penalty on a quarterback. Or maybe that's in the NFL. That might just be an NFL rule. But I think it's in college too. If it's like above the chest like that, or maybe even on the chest level. There's like very strict rules hitting a quarterback. But I could be wrong on that. It might just be an NFL thing, or maybe I'm wrong on that too.
Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
Oh,
Catch is made
what
down
a
the
catch.
middle. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is
That's a
all
big
the
time
way to the
catch.
24.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Off the play fake, looking to throw
Oh.
1st down.
The running back just saved the quarterback's blind side. Saved him. He would have been out for the game after that one.
This guy's automatic.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
There's 5.
Late here in the 2nd quarter.
He's back. Back with a vengeance, everybody. He won a Defensive Player of the Year. He blames Ohio State for not winning it. He's definitely getting National Defensive Player of the Week. I can guarantee you that.
So here comes 3rd and
Listen,
long.
I'm blitzing.
Giving up
Like,
that sack has
it's
made
crazy
this a
that I'm
real
going to blitz
challenge for the
here, but
offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the
could have been
middle.
roughing the passer. They didn't call it.
Completion gains
We hit
about
him.
6
We did a hit
yards.
stick on him
Now
late.
it's a 4th down call. The
We'll have a
offense
little bit of
spends their
time.
Final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Head coach
going
keeps the punt
for
team
it?
on the sidelines for 4th down.
Okay.
Quarterback drops back.
We hit him
But he's got work to
again.
do. He's brought down at the 6.
The quarterback thought, well, if I go inside, Steven won't be there. Yes, he will. What a play, though.
Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Somebody was standing there and didn't go to pick it off.
Wait, what was the quarterback thinking here?
I mean, you have to go for the points here. You should not kick this field goal ever.
You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like
I don't agree with that play call at all by them. They've been aggressive. Why would you take the just 6 there? Or just 3, I mean. They're down 20. I don't know.
Nice kick.
Maybe.
Return it from inside the 5.
Maybe just get some momentum before the half. I can see that. What a first half. I'll see you in the second.
Play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update.
Can you all believe that they said a middle linebacker was player of the half for the forced fumble? No. Stephen Bullock, it's not even close.
To get the second half underway.
You could argue he's single-handedly beating them on defense. Like, I'm not trying to downplay the rest of our defense playing good, but it's just, he is disrupting everything. How is Justin Marshall still in the game?
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Let's give him the ball. Get down.
It's Marshall.
How is he still in the game? I don't understand. He can't move right now. Is it like 3rd down back or something? It is. Wait, but that's... Oh, 3rd down back is also receiving back. So that's probably what it is. That's a receiving back play.
Offense getting set.
I guess. I don't know what else it would be. I mean... He can barely move. What a block.
Takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. On the run,
I mean, Ryan Brown is on fire.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a
just
play.
perfection.
And the Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive
perfection, I said, just perfection.
In the second half, throwing the football, I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to
I'm not taking them out. I mean, I probably should not have thrown that anyways.
Here comes the Kennesaw State.
It was a bad
offense back out
throw.
on the field.
I know I said one mistake, but he's had a great game.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Would Chuba made that play? Yes.
Offensive line does a nice job up front.
Because his throw on the run is better.
And ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Broken tackle still going. They get him down, but the junior
I tell you, if I'm them, I'm running every play. 6 rushes for 55 yards. I don't know why they're throwing it.
On what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked
The
up
quarterback
a lot of
knew not
yards
to keep that
and made
one.
that happen with good effort.
You know, it's interesting. Our defense
getting set. Here's
is
second
really
down.
good at stopping the run. The best in college football. Number 1. We can't shut down Kennesaw State on the run
He's
game.
brought down, but not
They're
before he
averaging
gets first down yardage.
10 yards a carry, I think.
You know, offensive
Like,
linemen are just a certain breed.
what?
They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some
Good job.
big-time runs.
They did.
It makes them block just a
Good
little
call.
bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally
Wow,
stop it,
this
but a
running
decent
back is
gain
really
that
good.
time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I love hitting quarterbacks.
Nice job by this defense.
Number 6.
They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Urgency now for the offense.
I mean, that's behind the line of scrimmage. If it's a design QB run like that, does it count as a sack? I actually don't know. I would guess yes. I need to know. So the only way to know is look at the stats. I need to know that. I've always wondered that. It's not anything I've ever looked at. But let's see. If we have 6 sacks, it counts. It doesn't. So if it's a design quarterback run, if they're not looking like they're passing at all, it's still a tackle for loss because it's a run. But even though he's behind the line of scrimmage, he could technically throw. Please give us that sack. That's number 5 sack still. Well, that wasn't a sack, but 6 tackles for loss is nuts. If we get a forced fumble or maybe a touchdown, we're looking at one of the best games ever.
Settled for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out.
There ain't no way.
And he's got it, no problem.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net.
Look, our fans can't believe it. The reason they can't believe it, some of the biggest kickers in college football played us this year. Some of the best. And they missed field goals here. Some shorter than that.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Still, 28-9. This game is far from over.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10.
That might do it.
Got a crease here. Look out. He steps out of bounds. That's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. So
beautiful. I'm impressed with their run defense. I really am. And the main reason for that is nobody's been able to stop us this year in the run game. Not even Ohio State. So I'm just kind of shocked.
First down and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's
Why
not
not
the
just keep running on them?
big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
If number 30 does a better block there, that could be a touchdown.
Well, good push up front here.
I'm just going to go into chew clock mode.
Outstanding vision.
Use up
to be
more
able
time.
To find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Our run game is somehow been shut down. There was a couple good runs in a row, but that's the most shocking part about today, really.
Ripping the defense apart today.
Another big play by this
play action might work.
Continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate.
Touchdown, Boilermakers.
25 missed the tackle.
Is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm.
It's just a great spin by Tuggle. After the catch, the spin,
you can see him down there.
it was amazing.
He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new
I don't think I hit the spin button.
Down.
But yeah, they're talking about Ryan Brown, and he really has had a perfect game. I know he has the interception, but that was on me. Shouldn't have thrown it, but still.
Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes.
You know, Georgia's going to be interesting because I don't know how we're going to play him. We may need a faster quarterback. Obviously, Ryan Brown is going to start the game, but if it seems like we need a faster quarterback, Chuba will go in. Simple as that.
Small game. Now looking at
And against
second and
Ohio State, well, the only thing we haven't tried against them is a different quarterback. So I'm not opposed to trying it.
And the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still
But
be
keep
solid
in
at
mind,
the
we
line
got
of
to get
scrimmage and
through
not give up
Georgia
big run
first
plays.
and obviously win
Purdue
this
has
game.
the lead here. We played 3
Looking good so far.
With a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far.
But yeah, it's I don't know how we get through Georgia. They're my nemesis. I always lose to Georgia.
It's gonna take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things
Across
do
all
happen
my
in college
dynasties
football.
in college
Offense
football
getting
video
set
game
for a
history,
second down here to
my
begin
win
the quarter.
percentage, particularly recently, win percentage,
Play fake
very
with the
low.
throw.
Yes! Dante Corner, what a pick!
Brought down after a short return.
The wild thing is, that's our first interception today. I thought we'd have like 5.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical
Ooh, what a
interception
block.
here late in this game.
Shows off
Didn't
the
matter,
moves there,
but it was a good block.
ultimately, Not much of a gain.
Brings up second.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, the sad thing is, George is watching this game, and they're seeing how Kennesaw State can shut down the best run offense in college football, and they're just taking notes. They're like, okay, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this.
They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
I tell you, this offensive line is amazing. Just to go into a quick replay breakdown, just look how good this offensive line is. That is just phenomenal. That is textbook right there. We haven't done that a lot this game, but we've done that all year. I'm glad we finally showed up towards the end, but yeah, I'm going to take a good screenshot here, and we're going to go out there and score a touchdown and win the game. I tell you, this team is special. Simple as that. This team is just incredible. When we're firing on all cylinders, we are unstoppable. The unfortunate part is, against Ohio State,
First and 10 here.
we were firing on all cylinders in offense, but just not defense. And we just have not played a complete game against Ohio State because we can't get through their offensive line. We blitzed, we tried everything. We may get another shot. I hope we do.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down. On a
Yeah,
first down play.
gotta find a way to beat
Good job
them.
here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible.
I think play action's going to work here.
So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at
Beautiful.
all to get the ball back.
Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Boy, this offensive line
Just
is gonna
run,
tip your
right?
cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. The pressure's coming.
Well, that
and they
wasn't
deliver.
textbook offensive line blocking.
Goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle.
You know how hard it is to hit Bill Davis like that?
Well, the
His
defense
truck
is locked in on
sticking
his
is
running
like
back,
up
and
in
for good reason. He's
90s.
already
He
scored
just
a
got
touchdown.
ran
I'm
over.
the offensive coordinator. Give it to him one more time. Let him make it a
What?
hat trick.
Ball sits
How
at
long
the
have we had the
2-yard
ball?
line
I
for
feel like
third
we've
and
had the
goal.
ball for 9 or more minutes.
On the ground.
And there it is.
Towards the goal line. Touchdown, Purdue.
He might be the player of the week
Answer for this
with all the touchdowns.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
That's what we do. That's this Boilermakers football. Boiler up.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
I tell you, what a fun dynasty this has been. It's been just so awesome. first season, we had so many close battles, made the playoffs. That was wild. And then season 2, just the historical season. But so many close wins. That was nuts. And season 2 has been amazing as well. The last second touchdown Hail Mary, the first time I've ever completed one like that, 0 seconds on the clock. Just so many iconic moments in this dynasty. This is going to be a dynasty people watch for years, I think. You all might go back to that game many years in the future. Like, you remember that moment? I'm going to go watch it.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
I had the quarterback. I couldn't get him.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Good throw.
Kennesaw State.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of
Bennett
reach.
Saturday.
Very happy with the result.
What a name for a football player who plays mostly on Saturday, right? Like, that is perfect. That is just perfect. Saturday is ready on Saturday. I wonder how he plays when he plays on other days of the week. Is the college football playoff first round, isn't that like Thursday and Friday? I could be wrong. I always get them mixed up. They always seem to be on strange days in college football.
Kennesaw State, 16.
Like the national championship game on Monday night always. That's never made sense to me.
So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I would much prefer the national championship game on a Saturday night.
My stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
A gain makes it second and medium. Finds his man.
We'll just get down.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Now, we don't want to get Bill Davis hurt either.
This guy play all year.
But I think he's fine. I
Today.
think.
Making good decisions,
Oh, yeah,
throws,
he's definitely
and
fine.
Keeping this offense moving.
Yeah, he's fine, all right.
Still running. Gets some space around the 30. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
I didn't mean to hurry up, but
Come to
it's,
the line to
yeah,
crank up the tempo.
that's not smart. Just call it timeout. We went out of bounds anyway. The clock was stopped. But we need to get him out of there. Like, yes, he's awesome, but he's not, he can't run that much. Like, he's going to get hurt.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Working clock with the ground game.
You know, we couldn't run on them in the first half, but they've really responded. Well, they've responded in a negative way. We've really responded, right? Because we've ran.
Second and goal. They'll give it to him again. The sophomore able to bring him
And that's
down
game.
quickly.
That is game. Just nil it.
So this one
Don't get
is
anybody
tucked
hurt.
away.
Victory
Time for
formation. 42-16. We are going to play number 4 Georgia. Come on. Incredible.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And you all know all the hype is around Heisman winner Justin Marshall, but Bill Davis is insane. Think about all the incredible games this year. He stepped in for an injured Justin Marshall to dominate. He did it again today. They kind of shut us down, though, in that first half. Second half, we ran all over them. 42-16 victory, everybody. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? This team proved that we wanted to win tonight. 449 offensive yards. They had 295. Honestly, they had more than I expected. We had 166 rushing yards, but most of that was in the third and fourth quarter. I feel like that was all in the second half. We had 283 passing. They had 229, but we also sacked them 45 times. We're about to see how many actually. Ryan Brown, 268 rating, 16 for 19, 283 yards, 4 touchdowns. That one lone interception, I wish it wasn't there, but you can't take it back. Bill Davis, 21 attempts for 152 yards and 2 touchdowns. Justin Marshall played 3 runs, and then he was out. Like, this is not ideal, but I think it's fine because we have Bill Davis. If we did not have Bill Davis, we would be in trouble. Receiving wise, another great game against the best receiving core here in college football. This team is amazing. Technically, by the numbers, I think Ohio State might have receivers with more numbers, but still, we're going to say we're number 1. Sacks, was it just me? Yeah, it was just me as Steven. He earned Defensive Player of the Week. 5 sacks, 6 tackles for loss. That is unreal. Like, that's just wild. What an incredible win, everybody. I'm going to pause the video, watch the highlights, take some screenshots, and then we'll see what else happened in the college football playoff bracket. And yeah, we'll see who Ohio State will play as well. So yeah, stay tuned. But what an incredible game, and hats off and firm handshakes to Kennesaw State. That was a tough football team, and they showed that they deserve to be here because somehow they shut down the best rushing offense in the first half. I don't know how they did it. And their quarterback was tough, I can tell you that. I mean, I don't know how he took those hits and kept getting back up. Like, Steven crushed him. Yeah, Steven was basically the only defensive lineman to hit him. But he hit him hard in almost every play. Congratulations, you have won a college football playoff game. Let's go. We're going to the quarterfinals. Number 4, Georgia. Oh, boy. We already looked at all the stuff, the early signing day, incoming recruits and everything, the job offers, which were not ideal. But yeah, let's go ahead and advance the week. Who do you think won out of the other matchups? The interesting one is that Michigan Notre Dame one, and yeah, I would say Notre Dame, but you can never count out Michigan. But we'll see. Yeah, John Steven definitely won Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. He should have won, or Player of the Week. He should have won National too. Bill Davis should have probably won Offense, and he won Big Ten Offense. What about National? No. My nemesis, the Fiesta Bowl against number 4 Georgia. I hate playing the Georgia Bulldogs. They are so tough always, and I throw so many interceptions against that team. Program Builder unlocked. Go to the coachability screen to purchase the Program Builder archetype and upgrade your coach. Very nice. But oh boy. Okay. 11-2 Georgia. 7-1 in the SEC. They lost the SEC championship. Didn't get penalized for it. Purdue, 12-2, 8-1 in the Big Ten. We lost the Big Ten championship and got penalized for it. And yeah, we're here to prove that we deserve this 4 spot. Simple as that. It's a neutral site game as well. No home field advantage for either team. You look at both teams by the numbers. They have more passing yards. We have way more rushing, and we both average 33 points a game. And look at our impact player now. I would say he was definitely the impact player last week. 94 Georgia, 89 overall. Purdue, very evenly matched lineups, especially if you look at just starters. Yes, Georgia has more depth, is going to have the higher number overall. But listen, our team can beat anybody. We've showed that all year. But what we got to look at is the college football playoff bracket. Okay, here we go. Quarterfinal matchups. Purdue, Georgia. USC, Ohio State. Alabama, Florida. Notre Dame, Miami. So yeah, Notre Dame won against Michigan barely, 42-37. Alabama crushed Oklahoma, 51-24. USC won by 8 points over Baylor. It's going to be a big matchup there, an SEC battle between Alabama and Florida. That Alabama team is stacked, but the Florida team this year is just amazing, and we might play them in the national championship game if we make it. So we may play Miami again as well. We've played Miami multiple times in this series, and they are always so tough to beat. So there you have it. Make your predictions. Who will make it? And will the Purdue Boilermakers take down Georgia? That's the big question mark. If we do, we are likely playing Ohio State for the third time. We gotta win. We gotta win against Georgia. I want one more shot in the semifinals. USC better not win that game. No, I'm rooting for Ohio State because I want to play them for the third time and finally show them that this Purdue team is better. Yeah, if we win, they still win the series on the season 2-1, but they would be not going to the national championship game though. So we would be the better team. Wow. I tell you, it's always Georgia. It's always Georgia. It would have been Georgia anyways, even if they would have got the 5th seed. That's important to point out. We would have been 4th seed. We would have been playing Georgia no matter what. So just the way it is. It's just destined for me to always have to play Georgia in the playoffs and big games. It is going to be a fight. This team is just as good as that Ohio State team. Just as good, with a better defensive line. And that is crazy to think about. They have a better run defense than Ohio State. Ohio State has a low, maybe top 15 defense, maybe at the 15 mark against the run. They have a good pass defense though, mostly. But yeah, this Georgia Bulldogs defense, I think they had the best rush defense in the Southeastern Conference. So yeah, we have that going for us next week. But listen, I'm not afraid of Georgia, maybe a little afraid, but that's a good thing. If y'all got some enjoyment today, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We have multiple ongoing career mode series, including a brand new Ryan Gamer career mode in MLB The Show 26 Road to the Show starting later today. So stay tuned. It's always one of my favorite series on the channel each and every year. Let me get the exact date so I make sure I say it right. March 14th, 2026. So when you're watching this, that could already be live. I cannot wait. Where will Ryan get drafted this year? That is a big question. And I think it'd be awesome to play in Home Run City there in Colorado for Ryan Gamer. He's never got drafted to Colorado. I think he could turn that team around, and it'd be so fun to hit in that ballpark at home. But honestly, I think it'd be fun no matter where we go. And we're going to be playing infield this year, so it's going to be a little bit different, a lot different. So yeah, that's going to be a fun one. I'll see you then later today if you're watching this the day this goes live. But I'll see you in the quarterfinal matchup against the number 4 ranked Georgia Bulldogs. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.